What's going on, guys? This is Danny from Slow Restoration. First thing we're going to do today is get Project LS Extreme from there over to there. And just like that, we have the LS Extreme project over on the lift side. As you can see, we'll make it a little bit easier to finish this exhaust up. I did have these tips laying around and I was mocking them up, kind of playing around, but in the end I thought it was just kind of too much. We're just going to use the raw polished exhaust pipe just like we had mocked up before. So it should make it a little easier just to be able to put this up, sight it down, make sure everything's square and true and the angles are right just like we planned it to be. So we'll get this put up in the air and get that mocked up again. As you can see so far, everything's looking really nice under here. Our bed floor is still going to get coated, so that'll be a nice black textured bed liner finish, so that'll be durable and it'll be a nice clean look. But our springs, our sway bar, end link, shocks, the whole rear differential, the exhaust system so far is looking really good. Transmission, motor, all the front suspension. So far, so good. And as always, we're moving stuff around all the time in the garage. So we got the LS Extreme over on the lift. That's good. We can finish the exhaust. So we moved the Camaro body, excuse me, the Camaro body and the old Extreme cab over, and we were able to get the red Extreme back in on this side. This will have to work for now until I can get this truck out of here. So as soon as we get that out of here, this will move over and then we'll have a lot more room. It's a never-ending cycle of moving stuff around. Definitely something that needed to be done though. The red Extreme was actually in the house garage, and actually my wife's vehicle was sitting out, so we can't have that. It's getting cold again, so we'll get that one in out of the way, her car back inside. I wasn't quite happy with the way they were squared up. I can't even really say squared because they're spread a little bit. So I was able to cut them apart, adjust them a little bit. Now we have them mocked up on the truck. This is pretty much what I'm thinking. Like looking down on it, you can barely see it. I did take and measure, find the center of this roll pan, put a mark. We're gonna line those tips up. Right now we just have this kind of wedged in there, the pole jack, and we need to get one of these pipes. And I have a pipe slid in there. And we're just getting some marks where these need to be trimmed off. So that one's gonna be roughly there. And then this one will come over roughly there. We have some adjustment we can turn. These are still not welded, so we can move around with them. So now I guess we need to pop this back down, pull this back down, trim these off, and should be real close with that. I'm thinking that looks pretty good. We might come out just ever so slightly more, but I'm kind of liking that. If you look right here, there's kind of a flat part on the roll pan. It's not really flat, but there's an angular part. I'm trying to match that. Right now they're up just a little bit from that, but once I loosen this up and bring that front part down, it will kind of line up with that. But you know, me being one person, I need this to hold that in place so I can get my marks. So let's pull that down, trim them off, and see if we can make this work. All right, we got it stuck back up in there. Really close here. Like I said, I might come out a little bit more, definitely down a little bit, but for right now that's holding me in place. So we're fairly good there. And we got this mocked up, we got this trimmed off, we got this elbow, this 90-degree piece in, and this piece fitted. So right now we're real close up here, but like I said, when I come down here, it'll relax all of this, let us come down, and we're gonna make this a pretty stout system as far as the hangers. so I'm probably gonna hug pretty close. So just need to trim this other one off. I just wanted to check that, make sure we were looking good before I went too far. So let's pull this back down and trim that one off. Probably go a little bit past that mark, and I think that'll work pretty nice for us. All right guys, as you can see, I got it all tacked together, pulled the whole thing off in one shot and welded all the seams up. Looks pretty good. This is the muffler side down here. This is the tailpipe side. This is what you'll actually see. Looks good. Let's get thrown back up on the truck, see how it looks now. Well, there we have it, finished product. Mostly welded up. I have pulled the bed off to catch a couple welds, but overall, look up in here. We got a hanger on it. It's hanging under its own power. Looks like plenty of clearance for everything. Get a side shot. All right guys, we finally got the exhaust done. Here's the finished product. I think it looks good. Very excited to get this truck done. We still have a little ways to go on it, but I'm very excited and anxious to get this done and for springtime to roll around and we can get this truck out and drive it and enjoy it. Probably break it, fix it, and just have a lot of fun with this truck. So that's gonna do it for today. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good day.